What's up, guys? We're going to stream our second podcast. So, yeah. So we got Primetime D to the left. We got Whole Unicorn Farts in the middle. And ZNA7, which is me.
Hi.
Which is awkward as hell to talk about. But anyway, so we got that. And, so I have an opener question for you guys. And, Primetime D 23, for the next game in your favorite series, what would you like to see?
Favorite series would be Black Ops 2 or Black Ops. And the next game I would like to see...
Like, not in the next game, like the next thing you'd like to see in the game.
In the game.
Yeah.
Next thing I'd like to see, probably more maps. More maps.
Alright.
More better maps.
Alright, so, same question for Whole Unicorn Farts.
I really don't know. I don't play a lot of games that have DLC, so...
No, it's not DLC. It's like the next game in the series that you like. So, for example, Pokemon. What would you like to see in Pokemon X and Y or something?
Okay, I'd like
Holy
to see in the next, like, big console Kingdom Hearts game to finally wrap up whatever story they're doing right now, because at this point it's just getting old. They've done, like, 20 games on the same story that started in 2002. And they said that it was going to end by 2008, but here they are still adding on to the story that desperately needs to be finished.
Okay, so I'm going to apologize right now for Whole Unicorn Fart's internet connection. It's his fault, not ours. Alright, so my favorite series is probably... I want to say Call of Duty, and I'm not going to say Black Ops. But Call of Duty because, I don't know, it's fun. But anyway, I want to see guns that are like remotely the same, or they do the same damage. I don't want like random snipers that do one-hit kills from like across the map.
God.
And I don't want shotguns where you can be right in the guy's face and kill them, and I don't want pistols that do the same thing. I want every gun to be pretty much the same damage-wise, except for if you're level 55 and you got the gun that just then it should be better. And I want knifing to be better, and I also want better maps, like some better maps. But I would say that, and yeah. And also, I want to see Mario go back to its roots, not, hey, I'm gonna work on getting coins the whole game. So, yeah. And then for Pokemon X and Y, I want to see. I don't like new Pokemon, as these guys know. I don't like it, so I'd rather have them go back to what it was, not this random new shit that they're gonna do. But whatever. Alright, so Whole Unicorn Farts has some topics they want to talk
Notice
about.
how Zane is like...
What?
Oh, I just have a comment for you to say on Pokemon. Well, notice how Zane is sort of like the hardcore Christians of Pokemon. Like, nope, no change, nothing else, nope.
Nothing changed.
Right.
Nope, no more stuff.
Well, I want
Your
things
mic
to change, but I don't like what they are doing with it right now. Like, I just don't like where it's going so far. So, whatever. Alright, so, yeah, Whole
I've been pretty
Unicorn
happy
Farts
with
has
it.
some stuff that he wants to talk about, so... Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the EA chairman stepping down. Like, what impact do you think that's going to have on the games?
I think... I don't even know. I don't play that much EA stuff.
I really don't either. I'm just sort of pissed off at the origin, saying like, "Oh, pay $5 to continue this game," and stuff, you know.
Oh, Jane.
Oh, Jane,
This is great.
there's no one there. Why do you bark? Do you bark because you want to feel important? Do we put you on a pedestal? Like, what's up?
I don't play a lot of EA stuff besides a couple other stuff. But
What does
like,
EA do? What do they do? What kind of games do they make?
sports games most of the time.
Never play sports games ever. So that's all I gotta say about that.
They've been sort of backing up from sports games recently. They do like the Sim series, Dead Space series, stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mass
even
Effect.
Even
I
though a
think-
bunch of sports games comes out each year, but
I think
Yeah,
that
but
some of the games
they're
that they're made
sort
are
of-
gonna change though. I think other than that,
yeah, but Dion, they've sort of been prime time. they've sort of been evolving from the sports games
Yeah, they
medium.
started out of the sports games, and they're like, okay, we should make more games like Dead Space. And then Dead Space 1 and 2 are great, and then Dead Space 3 is absolute bullshit.
Actually, I heard it was good. It's just that no one bought it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, and I think people should give it a chance. That's my opinion.
I want Dead Space 3 just because it's multiplayer and it would be fun as hell to play that game at 5 in the morning. And I'm pretty sure Holy Unicorn Farts wanted to talk about Wii U sales going down.
Oh god.
Yeah,
So-
this really isn't necessarily a bad thing, to be honest, because this happened with the Wii. Sales weren't that great, and then Super Smash Bros. Came out, and everybody bought it.
Yeah, but
I think if history repeats itself, that's what's going to happen.
when you think about it, the good games that the console's gonna have already came out pretty much, so they're gonna have to really get games that people want to play now. They're gonna have to start making games and pumping those games out. Otherwise, nobody's gonna buy it.
I think there's a couple of titles that are coming out soon that will cause people to buy it. They're saying that GTA 5 is going to be made for. They're porting that to the Wii U. For example, Pikmin 3 is coming out soon. There's going to be a Zelda game coming out. Another 3D Mario. Those are like stuff that will draw people to the console.
Well, that's true, but I don't know. All right, so
Okay, I'm back.
because we're talking about the Wii U, we'll talk about the Crisis 3 was going to be for the Wii U, and what happened was EA and Nintendo didn't actually support that, so it's not going to be out for the Wii U.
See, that's what I think of the Wii U is not going to be that great.
Yeah, because
There's
Nintendo
not a
support
lot
is
of-
not good.
Yeah.
They don't support
Nintendo's
that
like,
well.
you know what? It's got violence, it's got blood. No, stop.
What do you
Yeah,
think
like,
about that?
I don't know. I really do think Nintendo should open up more because they've been making a lot of their games, like the Mario series and the Zelda series, more dark. Honestly, because if you play Twilight Princess, that game is dark and depressing as shit. Okay?
Yeah, but Zelda.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but there's
Mario.
no blood in that. It's like, hey, we're gonna like make it seem like there's gonna be blood, but nah, we can't. It's a kids' game.
The only game that actually came out with like gore in it is like Assassin's Creed 3 and all that stuff.
Black Ops 2, and then Mad World. For the
Zombie.
Wii.
What about
U.
Zombie?
Yeah, but that's animated blood, Adam. That's like fake-ish like stuff.
Zombie U. You do know that Zombie U.
Yeah, Zombie U
It's
is a
much
realistic-looking
lesser
game.
Really? I
Yeah.
Yeah.
haven't seen it yet. So
You do know Nintendo didn't even make Zombie U. You know that, right? Like, that was Ubisoft.
yeah, exactly. So it wasn't even Nintendo that made it, they had no support for that kind of stuff.
The thing about Nintendo is that they really don't make violent games because they want to make games for everybody. And that's why I put Nintendo on such high of a pedestal, because you can have a 90-year-old playing Zelda, and, like, you can have multi-generational, multiple generations of people playing on the same console. That's why I think it's so great.
Well,
There's like
they
they're
put
like 40-year-olds that play on the Xbox though.
yeah, they put like those. They put so many stuff, or they put so much stuff into the controller that 90-year-olds are probably not gonna play that.
Oh.
Because,
And
like,
another
you're gonna
funny
have to
thing
move
that-
your arm, you're gonna have to, like, break your arm just to play the game. You're gonna have to, like, have to do, like, different stuff. My dad was playing the Xbox, and he can't do two things at once. So,
Hears that, comes
I don't-
downstairs, kicks your ass.
I don't think 90-year-olds are gonna sit there and play the Wii, and I also don't think that a lot of 8-year-olds are considering that they're gonna buy an Xbox 360 or something and play that.
Because all their friends have it.
Yeah. So I don't think the Wii U is a huge thing for that. I think they're fun for, hey, if you like Nintendo, then buy it and play games on it. But if you're not really a huge fan of Nintendo, nobody's gonna buy it.
Anyone else notice that, like, sort of, like, the key demographics are sort of off? Because, like, the more people that buy Nintendos now aren't little kids. It's, like,
Yeah, they're like 20, but still,
20-year-olds.
they're
And then
20
the-
because they grew up with Nintendo stuff. These 8-year-olds are sitting here playing Xbox and PS3. They're not playing the Wii.
Yeah.
That's why it's not going to work out, I don't think. I think if you were a big fan of Nintendo back in the day, you're going to like the Wii U. But if you're not, then, well, you're not going to even touch it.
I do have to be honest. I can see Nintendo going third party eventually, sort of like Sega.
What does that mean? Help me out here.
Like going third party, like they make games for every console. But I don't want to see that because honestly, I'd rather not play Zelda on an Xbox. That's just my
Well,
opinion.
yeah, I think they work better for Nintendo, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work too good for them to keep making Wii's and stuff, because I don't think it's going to last too
Yeah.
long. All right. So, on a side note, Pikmin 3 is coming out, and they actually are thinking about making a 3DS animated series of Pikmin.
Ugh. Wait, for like a TV show or like a video game?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. But all I know is an animated Pikmin series for the 3DS. Maybe Adam knows more about this. I don't. I have no idea
Oh
about
no,
it.
no, this is like my third time hearing about this. I really didn't look into it.
Yeah, I didn't either. I just saw the topic, and I don't know. I think it could be cool, but I liked Pikmin 1 and 2, so maybe Pikmin 3 will be good, and maybe this Pikmin series will make you want to get a 3DS. So probably not, but whatever. So
I never played one of those games in my life. I have no idea what that
Pikmin, they're
like.
pretty cool. They're pretty cool. All right, so Pokemon X and Y. Does anybody know what the new characters are gonna be called?
No idea.
They're gonna be named Jean and Jane. That's what I
It's gonna be
got.
good
Jane.
to tell.
Jean. Yeah, that's why I put it in here. Jean and Jane. I was like Jane. Um. Yeah, and did you also hear about the new leveling system for trainers?
What?
There's going to
What?
be a leveling system for trainers.
So like you yourself as a trainer can level up? Is that what I'm
Yeah,
getting
that's
at?
what I heard. That's what I read. I don't know if it's like, it could be just a rumor or something, but they are thinking about or have a new trainer leveling system. That right
Oh,
there
is
is
this,
like, nope, no more of that.
is this gonna be sort of like Oblivion, where like your environment evolves with you or whatever?
I have no idea, but that's what they're talking about. There was a lot of
That's
stuff.
probably what it'll be like. If it's gonna like be like that, it'll probably be like what Whole Unicorn Heart said. It's gonna be
Yeah,
like
it'll probably be like a huge thing.
if you're better, the game will be get better or harder.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that now.
Yeah, I'd be okay.
Because
with
Black 2 and Black 1 and 2 are as great games as they are. They're a cakewalk.
Well, if you like it, then go pick it up. I don't know if I'll like it too much, so I don't know. Could be cool. And there's also going to be new game mechanics, obviously. You've seen it in the trailer if you've seen it. So, yeah. Now we'll talk about, what do we got here? Just a random topic. SimCity is selling or sold or got like $1 million or whatever at launch.
it. There's a lot of new features in that game.
I heard... Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you can go. I have nothing to say.
Okay, so I heard from many people on internet boards, and my mom even said this because honestly, my mom is old. She likes The Sims. She wants to play The Sims. You know,
Yeah.
she was just like, "Yeah, at work. Everyone was saying that like the like all the servers and shit are just shit on the game."
Yeah, but if
And
they're
so-
selling 1 million copies or whatever, man, that's pretty legit. For a Sims game, you know, that's pretty good for me. I mean, everybody likes The Sims. Well, a lot of people like The Sims. And, SimCity, I've seen, like, gameplay of SimCity, but, I don't know. Doesn't look like a game I'd pick up, but, you know, some people like The
I
Sims, so
prefer
they buy it.
SimCity on. I prefer SimCity on the SNES, where Bowser comes up as like the Godzilla monster. So
Never played that ever.
Yeah, I've never played a SimCity,
It's-
but
it's pretty great.
This thing's being a douche.
so we got stuff about the. All right, we got stuff about Binding of Isaac Rebirth. It is for
I'm
sure
playing
coming
Binding
out.
of Isaac right now, actually.
You're such a nub. It's coming out for the PS Vita. I saw a teaser of it, and it looks like it fits on the PS Vita. It's pretty. I don't know if I'll buy a PS Vita just to play it, but it's for sure coming out for that.
I wouldn't.
And the release date is going to be late 2013, so like right before 2014, somewhere in that time zone, whatever. You know what I mean? I want it, so I'm gonna buy it. But you know,
I heard a rumor that PC owners of the game get a discount for loyalty.
um, yeah, because it happened with the basement collection, so I really think that's gonna happen. I'm not gonna buy it for the PC because, well, I don't have a computer right now, so whatever. Um, let's talk about the PS4 for a little bit because last time we kind of talked about that and how, well, it kind of sucks. So we'll talk about that for a little bit. Um,
Dad.
it's planning to be released around Thanksgiving of 2013, so around the holidays. Good Christmas gift if you like PlayStation. Anything by PlayStation. I think that's a good release date anyway for anything. So
Yeah, because people will buy it
Yeah.
there. Your sales jump.
yeah, so they're gonna get like some people buying that. They're
And if it's gonna be released by like Thanksgiving time, Black Friday sales is gonna be so much cheaper than it already is. Well, than the
well
already projected expensive price.
yeah, but I don't think it's going to be dropped in price during Black Friday because they don't really new stuff doesn't really do that too much during Black Friday even. But
Yeah, you might get a couple cents drop. You're not gonna get like a huge like $100 drop like you'd see with other games or prior game consoles.
Yeah, probably not.
yeah, I think if it does come out, it'll probably come out at the end of like November. Probably not during Thanksgiving. Probably at the end of November or even beginning of December. I don't think Thanksgiving is going to be, or before Thanksgiving, or even a little bit after Thanksgiving is going to be a perfect time for them. I know it won't come out by Black Friday. No, nothing really comes out on Black Friday, so if anything, it'll come out probably in the early December. But one thing is for sure, GTA 5 is not going to be available for PS4 at launch.
No, yeah, no way.
Yeah, and
Yeah, no.
and people believe that GTA 5 will be available for them after a while. It won't be there for Xbox 720 and PS4. It will not be available for launch for.
No,
Or
I
not
haven't
even
heard a lot
close.
about the new Assassin's Creed 4 game, but is that gonna be available for the Xbox 720 or
Um,
Xbox?
yeah, it is going to be
I know it's
available.
gonna be ready for the PS4, but I don't know if both
It's
for the
going to
Xbox.
be available for launch title for the Xbox 720.
Well, we don't know that yet though.
That's what I read. That's what it said.
I
Yeah,
heard that. Yeah, I
It's a
heard
launch title
that.
for
I
that.
saw like the trailer/commercial. It said like all current generation consoles. So
And a new COD is going to be a launch title for the PS4 and Xbox 720.
Yes.
And for the Xbox, there's going to be a Kinect Sports game, which right there starts the downfall probably.
yep.
There's going to be a new Kinect though. It's going to be Kinect 2.0, so hopefully they'll upgrade that and make it better.
Hopefully, I don't think.
Yeah,
Because-
like you don't need like 50 acres of land to use it.
Yeah, I just hope they make it better. I don't know if that's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be done, but I'm kind of hoping.
I guess Skyrim though for the with the Kinect is great.
Yeah, but I don't see if I want to play Skyrim, I'd play it with a controller or something.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess I guess you can still use the controller, but like you can do like voice activation, so it'd be like cast spell or whatever. I guess it's kind of cool.
It's only for like really hardcore gamers though. Skyrim though,
Yeah,
because like it's like complicated, like hotkey item 5 or whatever. And
yeah.
All right, so we've
So-
been talking about the PS4 and about the controller and how nobody really was gonna like it, right?
I might like it though.
Well, here's the thing:
I'm not gonna buy the console. I'm gonna like the controller.
the Xbox 720 is actually rumored to have a screen on the controller too.
Yep.
And that I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like that too much. It might be just a controller that comes with the screen. It might be a controller that you have to have.
It's not gonna be like okay. So it's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. It's not gonna be like the screen, like the Wii U screen.
Yeah,
it's gonna
and
be like the PS4 stuff.
Yeah, and it's going to have your like Xbox Home stuff. It's not gonna have like the pause menu or anything like that. It's gonna be like a screen for the Xbox Home. That's
Yeah.
what I
So
saw.
if you need to go to like the dashboard or something really quick, you can do that. Or invite a friend to the game really quick. You could probably do that too.
Yeah. It could be good. It could be bad. I don't know. I'm not really liking all this touchscreen stuff. So I don't know. I don't really like touchscreen stuff anyway. I'd rather
Still gonna
have buttons.
still gonna get the console. So
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna get it right away anyway.
yeah, me
It's not
neither.
a
So
thing that I want to get. So,
I'll
um,
take it after that comes out.
well, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. People are actually rumoring to, or what? People, or the Xbox 720 is rumored to make you always be on internet. So that's kind of a problem because I like to play on Xbox, but what if you don't have money to buy live? Then you are fucking kicked off. You can't do shit.
Console banned instantly.
Like you can't do anything because you can't play a game. I think that's kind of horrible. That's a stupid thing that they should not do.
It probably won't happen.
There's also going to be like a huge hard drive, but you're going to have to download every game. That's kind of I don't like downloading stuff, so
Well, no, that's exactly what the PS3 had you do. Because you guys didn't play that. But the PS3, what it had you do is every time you got a game, right?
yeah.
It would download with like the software for it. So it would be like a 30 megabyte download every game.
See,
Or whatever.
that's horrible. That's not something I should have to do to play a game.
But the hard drive in that thing was so huge. That's really not new to me since I had the
Well,
PS3 for a bit.
it's just a rumor, but what could happen is if you do that, then there's also a big chance that there won't be used games. And that's going to be a problem. Because new games are going to be like whatever, $60 to $100, whatever they are thinking. That means you're going to have to buy those games new all the time. You're never going to buy a new game.
And used games make up
Or
so much
used
of the
game.
gaming economy the way it is.
Yeah, that's why they can't get rid of it. So
Yes.
I'm not gonna look at used games being got rid of because there's no way.
Could happen though, especially if they're making it only download. Could happen.
Yeah.
I don't want it to happen. I like buying used games, but I don't know. Could happen any time. Both the PS4 and the Xbox 720 are rumored to be around $400.
I'm okay with that.
So like the
It could be more.
the PS3 coming out or before when it came out, it was like $600. So if it's gonna be $400, that's better.
Well, $600 depending on the size you got.
Well, yeah, but $600 is still really ridiculous for that stuff. So
I heard that there's only like one version of the Xbox when it came out though. That was like the base, like in a hard drive to do anything console. So
I mean, $400 is a good price. I'll take it, whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I think $400 is probably how much is the Wii U? Does anybody know?
Like 250, something like that. I think it's out.
the original price, like for the standard edition, was $300, and the premium edition was $400. But the premium edition had a bigger hard drive and everything. So
So that's If they're all gonna be around $400, well, that's a good price. They shouldn't have anything like really expensive for that anyway. So yeah. So my question is, if it is rumored to make you be online on the Xbox 720, will there be like where you have to buy internet, or is there going to be a free version of that?
What do you mean?
Because, like, if you have to be on the internet all the time, if that's rumored, if that happens, will you have to buy Xbox Live every 12 months? That's a question that I'm getting, because if I buy an Xbox and I don't have enough to buy Xbox Live all the time, well then you can't do anything if you can't if you can't play a game. If you can't go on the internet, then you can't play the game.
So the problem I have with all this is it's all rumored. Like I don't think it's gonna happen like that.
Well, it could.
It could, but it won't.
a lot of times the rumors are correct though when it comes to like pre-release information. So
Yeah, but this Xbox 720 hasn't even been unveiled yet.
Yeah, but it still could happen, and that's why I'm asking. If I don't have live, does that mean I can't even touch a game? That's kind of a huge
I'm sure.
deal breaker.
I'm sure that they won't do that because then people would be freaking out. That's why Minecraft, and this is probably one of my topics I'll talk about later. But Minecraft's coming out with a retail update, a retail sale release for people that aren't attached to Xbox Live. I
And
didn't talk to
I'll be right back real quick.
Okay.
lol.
You guys just keep talking.
All right. So Adam, I didn't talk to you about this yet, but the Xbox 7, Xbox 7, sorry, Minecraft. It's gonna have a release
Uh-huh.
update. It's gonna have a retail release. It will
Okay.
be on disc instead of on the arcade. It'll still be on the arcade, but it will be on disc.
Yeah.
And I guess they did it because for people that aren't connected to Xbox Live. I see that as dumb.
I don't necessarily see that as dumb. I just think that it's gonna be dumb because it's more than likely gonna be like $10, $20 more than if you get it on the arcade.
Yeah, and I think that Minecraft is all kind of multiplayer anyway for the Xbox. I think they should have it so it's like so because if you're not connected to Xbox Live, then what's the point of they playing
Yeah,
Minecraft?
because I don't really like Minecraft on the Xbox, just because you can't like mod it as much as you can with the PC. You don't have as much freedom. That's the only
Yeah.
reason. I
Yeah,
don't like
but
it as much.
if were you guys talking about the retail edition of Minecraft?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, if you're gonna buy Minecraft, for the Xbox, you're gonna play it, yeah, for multiplayer. If you're buying it for PC, you're gonna play it for multiplayer, but you're also gonna play it for single player, and you're gonna do mods and stuff. The Xbox version is definitely multiplayer based. It's way easier to set up servers. It's really simple to do stuff, unlike the PC. So I think the Xbox version is for, hey, I'm gonna play with my friends a few times. The PC is, I'm gonna do single player stuff and I'm gonna mess around with mods and stuff. I don't
Yeah.
think that just having mods or not having mods for the Xbox is a huge deal breaker, because you also get reduced lag if you're playing single player, that is, because multiplayer is kind of not good. um,
What they should
yeah,
do, I think, what Minecraft should do, or what Mojang, or whatever, how you call it, Mojang, or whatever. I think what they should have you do is they should take the most popular mods that go on the internet and put them in the arcade. People that can like buy the mod for like $1 or something, or whatever, $3. I don't know. I don't care how much you put it there because I don't buy them. But put them out there, and that way people, if they want to mod it, they can, and it just runs with the game.
yeah, I think
Or
they
they
should
could just
sell
have it
stuff.
for free.
No, I think they should sell stuff for DLC. If you want to sit there and you want to mess up your multiplayer, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. But I don't want to. I don't like messing with mods. I do, but it's not that fun. PC, to put mods in, takes time, and it takes a lot of different stuff. Every time that I try to add something to the game, it messes it up and I can't play it. So I don't know. I like having no mods, so I think they should sell them for like maybe $1 or $2, because it's a skin pack. Skin packs are like what, $2?
A buck. They're a
A
buck.
buck or buck.
Buck,
Um.
$2.
So
I
then
will.
yeah, I don't know. I don't like mods anyway. It's not fun for
Yeah.
me. It's not my thing. I like playing multiplayer with people and messing around, but I don't know. I also think that they should update the game way more. I
Yeah.
tried to look for some news about that, and there was nothing about it. I don't know when they're doing that. I don't know when they're updating
For the
it.
Xbox?
Yeah, I found stuff for the PC, but never for the Xbox.
Yeah, I know. They're not working on it a lot anymore.
And I don't
Now
think,
you guys know how I feel on my like Black Ops 2, like on the Wii version. They're like, "Oh yeah, we'll add
mean
the
Black Ops
DLC."
1.
Nope, your company is fucking you.
yeah,
Wait, the Wii U didn't get the DLC.
Yeah, we did. No, the Wii U doesn't get DLC. We didn't get DLC,
That's great.
and they promised DLC.
that's
Much
not
like
PS3.
how
PS3, PS3 and Wii are just behind all the time, though. You can't expect that because Xbox got microtransactions and PS3 didn't.
Yeah, they're getting in a few months.
Yeah,
Or a
for
month
months.
from now. A month
a
from
lot of times Microsoft signs deals though with the companies.
Yeah, we got them this week. I mean, Zane didn't buy any 'cause he thinks they're a rip-off.
They are! Okay, that's what I want to talk about. This kid bought these little, $1, $2.
Okay, I'll explain it. They were $2 a piece. It was 4 personal edition packs. Nothing that changed the gameplay. It was like little luxuries for me. I got 12 sights, 4 camos, 4 calling cards.
And how much did you get for just $2?
I got 4 sights, a calling card, and a camo.
That's not worth it.
I thought it was.
It really isn't, to be
Yeah,
honest.
Adam.
I had money left over, and I didn't really want any games in the arcade. That's why I picked them up.
Okay, Adam. Here's the deal. He bought these because I don't understand why you'd buy them. You're looking at them and you earn the calling cards, you earn the camos, you earn all this stuff.